It's the Bandit 200 crankbait. You guys may be familiar with it. If you're not, this is a lure made by Bandit Lure Company. I've been using it for years. It doesn't look special, guys. It looks just like a typical, small, medium running crankbait. But one of the things about crankbaits that you'll find, certain crankbaits produce far better than others. And a lot of it has to do with the profile, the water displacement that it has, the wiggle, the vibration, just a combination of things that generates a strike from a bass. You can have a crankbait that looks great, that looks super realistic, but if it doesn't have all the triggering characteristics, you're not going to catch many fish on it. But guys, there's something about this 200 Bandit. The bass just love this thing. And it's a cheap crankbait. It's not very expensive. The components on it are cheap. It's gotten a little bit better, but the hooks on it are not great and the split rings are not great. And sometimes they don't run straight. You have to adjust the eye on it to get them to run straight. But guys, I can tell you right now, this right here is one of my favorite lures of all time. I mean, I've caught so many bass on a Bandit 200 crankbait, even though it is a cheap lure. I've got a box full of them and I use them a lot. It's really, really good. So let's talk a little bit about when it does work the best, different situations. Now, the Bandit 200 is super versatile in terms that you can catch fish on it around wood, grass, rock, whatever that you're fishing. It comes through the wood pretty good. For a bait that has a bill on it, it actually deflects through the water pretty good, which is one of the triggering mechanisms with it. And I've caught fish on a wide variety of conditions. I've caught fish on cranking shallow drop-offs with it. I've caught them cranking wood stumps. I've caught them fishing it over grass. I've caught them cranking on gravel banks. I've caught them cranking it on bluff banks, on rocky banks. There's literally not a situation where I have not been able to catch the bass on this thing. And also, this is one of the things that really, really impresses me about this bait is it works in a wide range of water temperatures. A lot of crankbaits that you fish are seasonal in terms that they work better at certain different water temperatures. For example, like flat side crankbaits and wiggle worts work good in cold water. Square bill crankbaits work good in warm water. Deep diving crankbaits work better in warm water, like the big deep diving plugs. But the Bandit 200, guys, this thing works all year long. I catch bass on this thing anytime the water temperature is over 45 degrees. I don't care if it's the pre-spawn, the post-spawn, the summertime, the fall time of the year. This thing produces all freaking year long. It amazes me that it's that versatile. So some of the favorite things I like to do with it is like in the pre-spawn period of the year when the water temperature's in the 50s.